Thanks for the answers, Evan, really. I always think that you get tired of answering other people's questions, especially when the questions are repeated many times. No, it's a different people, right? Like this is the difference. I like I like teaching. I like helping. So it's I use the example of you're a grade 5 teacher. You're teaching the same thing every year. It's super boring, right? If you just care about the material, then it's super boring. But the best teachers care about the students, so it doesn't matter that it's the same material. It's different students each time. The thing that would frustrate me is if it's the same question from the same person. It's like, well, we talked about this, right? Like if you came back tomorrow, well, tomorrow we don't have a stream. Don't come tomorrow. If you came back on Monday and said, hey, Evan, I want to invest. Where should I invest passively? Like if you basically just ask the same questions, like, didn't we answer that question yesterday, June? Didn't we talk about that or on Friday? That's where it's like, hey, now we're wasting time, right? But no, I get asked the same question. Oh my gosh, a lot. But it's fun because you're helping people, right? It's not about answering new questions all the time. I mean, I like being challenged with new questions. Yesterday was my interview day, so I did interviews and podcasts all day long, and I don't know, I spent the whole day doing interviews, and I got asked maybe 2 questions that I haven't been asked before that were a little different, or just a take on something that I haven't been asked before. They're going to ask me about beliefs. They're going to ask me how to get started. They're going to ask me about habits and routines. They're going to ask me my message to my younger self. They're going to, it's fine, because it's a different audience every time. They don't know the story. So as long as they care, I care. I think that's the thing, right? Like as long as you care and you're willing to do the work, then I care. The second you don't care, like I would get mad at my friend Mark. Mark and I used to have a show and a podcast together. And I would get mad at him when he asked me questions just for the audience. It's like, Mark, you know the answer to this question. You don't care about the answer to this question. It's like, I know, but it's for the audience. Like, no, I don't care about doing something just for the audience. It has to be important to you, or I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to just put on a show. It has to be meaningful to the person I'm talking to. So, I just assume that in you asking that question about investing, that you actually really care about the answer, and hopefully you do something. And if sometimes the answer is helpful, and maybe sometimes it's not, but if you took the time to come here and ask the question, and if my answer can give a little bit of insight to somebody, that makes me happy, right? We all want to feel like we do something that matters. If I don't know an answer, maybe Drew does. And if neither of us do, well, then I don't know. Hopefully somebody else does that can help.